G'day YouTube, Thunder Diesel here, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to BeamNG.Drive. Well, as you can see, I am driving a Wentworth 5000 series cab over, and we are currently heading on down to the West Coast Drag Strip. I am indeed on the OGC map, and well, as you can probably see down in front of me, got the interior view. Well, there's a giant dinosaur ahead of me. As a lot of you may know, that's usually not down here. What I have done, which a lot of you will have seen in the last video I uploaded, I did a bit of map editing. Yes. I put these arches, these black rubber arches, and I've extended the drag strip wall just so it's a little more realistic, so we've got an entrance. But the biggest feature of my editing was indeed my own shop area, which you have to drive up over this wait station here to get into. Which I still may remove this, or I may lower it a bit more, just because getting certain trailers in and out of here I have found has been quite difficult. But the main reason why I'm doing this video is not just to check out the garage area that I'm still working on. It's obviously nowhere near finished. I'm still adding things here and there. And that Mac is running, I don't know why. But we'll go ahead and we'll park our truck over here. Shut it off. Jump out. We'll go over to this Mac and turn it off just so we don't have it running in the background, making all sorts of noise. There we go. Today, we are checking out a few drag cars by Precision Drag Mods. Now, a lot of you will know that I have done videos on RYL's drag cars, so I figured, well, today we will look at Precision Drag Mods. I've got no idea if that Fox body is Precision Drag Mods or not, but I just spawned it up there for the hell of it. But primarily today we will be looking at the Nova Wagon, this Camaro, and this Monte Carlo. So yes. The Monte Carlo isn't exactly a drag car compared to the Nova and the Camaro, so we'll probably just go for a cruise in the Monte Carlo, have a look at what's going on with it, and yeah, and then we'll do some passes in the Nova, and then we shall do the Camaro. So first of all, we have to work out what lift is which. So we'll go switch, and we've got a couple of car lifts here. I don't know which one's which, so we'll just have to... Aha! First try. Awesome. So now we'll lower this Monte Carlo down. You can see it's got the full roll cage for drag racing, but I haven't exactly... Oh, where's it put me? Outside. Lovely. Okay, well... Go manage, go switch. Let's go Monte Carlo. Where are you? Monty, there we go. And now we've got a snowman here, which is lovely. Hold on. Go snowman, back, remove. That's the Monte Carlo. I want to go to that other snowman and remove it. After I tab through multiple other vehicles that I have spawned, here we go, snowman. Now we'll just walk over and get in to our Monte Carlo. There we go. So we'll have a look at the interior just to see what we got going on. This, I can't tell if the steering wheel's connected to anything, but we're a little offset to the steering wheel, which is okay. I can forgive that, but Missing a shift knob texture. It's probably a mod confliction on my end, and we're in gear. We do have a clutch pedal. We do not have an accelerator or brake pedal. It's fairly stripped down. It's just a steering wheel and a dash panel. I'm sure there's other things that I could possibly put on the vehicle, but for now I just built something quick so I can at least drive it. I can't exactly remember what wheels are on it because I did build this prior to recording this video. This has the 283, I believe. Hold on, just give me a second. 289 cubic inch Ford Windsor. So not exactly a powerhouse, but it is nowhere near sluggish either. For wheels, we got the AR Torque Thrust 17 by 8 front and rear. Obviously, the rear is a 17 by 17 by 8. Okay, never mind. They're the same width. Yeah, let's go for a bit of a drive in this thing, see how it goes. And I haven't crashed this, so we may do one or two little crash tests just to see how it goes. Oh. It's definitely a very low vehicle. I've got it sat really low just so it's got that nice low profile to it, so hopefully we can actually get up over this weight station. We should be able to. Oh yeah, no problem. I am just going to do a 30 pull. See what it does. Like I said, not the fastest vehicle. I didn't build this particular one to be fast. I built it just to kind of be a cruiser and things like that. Bit of a cruiser and slash burnout vehicle. Down here you can see I've added a bit of a ticket station, so if you're into roleplay and that sort of thing, after your race, pull up here, grab your ticket. So we'll head on back down here. Doing 100 mile an hour, so we shall kind of skid out and we'll hit this barrier over here. It caught fire. Wow. Okay, so I hit that very hard, so we'll flip it over here. Try to. There we go. As you can see, it is a tubular body. I'll get this hood out of the way. It's all... Go away. So it's got a tubular front end, and I think it's got a tubular... No, it has not got a tubular rear. Oh, it does. Okay, so it is more or less a tube chassis with a Monte Carlo body slapped on, which is most pro drag vehicles is more or less a tubular body. But the crash model on this is not terrible. I have definitely seen a lot worse. I don't know if he's going to be doing any other work to this vehicle, but obviously primarily these were not built for crashing, more or less. They were built for just drag racing and things like that. So we'll reset this back where I had spawned it. Shut that off, and now we shall go over here and we shall check out the Nova and do a couple passes and see what we can do. For this, I need to put my ridiculous shifter back on because, well, my trans brake button and everything's on this. It just makes it more convenient. So we'll go ahead and start this up. And now I don't know if it's a mod issue or the engine or wheels I've got on that Camaro, but it is freaking out up there. I'm assuming that's probably a mod confliction or something on my end. So what have we got here? Automatic. Now getting this thing over that weight station may be a bit of an issue, so I'm just quickly going to go map editor, weight station, and I will remove that for now because I don't particularly need it. I just put it there. I'm pretty sure there is a weight scale that I can actually spawn, so I may do that in the future. Okay, this thing's got very grippy tires. So we'll go over here, stage up, and do a couple passes and see which she runs. Apparently this, oh that's right, I changed to the trans brake. So usually this button here is my trans brake, but I was playing multiplayer the other night and I had actually changed that to my nitrous. So I may change the trans brake to one of these switches and leave that as the nitrous button. Vehicle. Where is toggle trans brake? Right there. So we shall make that the trans brake, which is two-step, which I don't really use too often. I can just use the two-step in other ways. Later on down the track. Oops, reverse, trans brake on. Now let's see what kind of PSI this makes. Okay, so we're holding around 4.5, which is probably going to be very good. So we'll see that it's going to launch. It just blew the wheels straight off it. So we may have to go into tuning and have a bit of a look-see at what's going on there, because I want to get a good launch with this before we put it away and get the Camaro out. So let's have a quick look at tuning. Boost pressure is 3.5 apparently. I mean, I haven't done anything whatsoever under parts, so I may change a few things real quick just to give me a few extra tuning options so I can get it to launch. It's got a 689 big block. I'm assuming that's what a 689 is. I'm not 100% sure. So we've got truck intake, turbo, got a Holy Dominator. I want a Terminator X. That may give me some more options under tuning. We shall see how that goes. Now we'll go tuning. So I was hoping it would give me an option to go boost by gear, but it is not giving me that option to do so with this particular engine anyway. Unless I'm missing something. But turbo headers, truck intake, fuel rail, throttle body, NOS plate, twin turbos, and then it just gives me an air filter. So what other engines can I put in this? Got an array of different engines that I could possibly put in this. Let's try the PDM 5.0. I believe this is the same engine that is in the Camaro, because I did change the engine in that. We may have to change the front end around a little bit on this as well. So can we go turbo grill or anything like that? I might actually have to completely remove the grill. Are the headlights separate? I don't think so. Well, that is definitely unfortunate. Because if I go and remove the grill, it's more than likely going to remove the headlights and all the front dressings. Let's just have a look, see what it does. That's, I mean, I can change the turbo setup. Yeah, see, it removes the headlights and everything. I don't want that. I want the headlights left there. So we'll change that back. We can change the turbo setup so we don't have this big honking turbo out the front of the vehicle. So we shall go down here. See, we've got big single. It did give me an option in the other car, not on intake. Well, I guess it doesn't give me an option. I'll go boost high gear, headers, turbo headers. Well, I guess we're just going to have to deal with the fact that there's an unrealistic turbo sticking out the front. So we'll apply this. I'll see if it gives me an option for a turbo front bumper or something like that. If not, I may just have to remove the front end, more or less. We'll remove the bumper and we'll just see how it looks. It didn't remove the bumper. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. So I removed the bumper and, well, it's still there. Huh. Right. Okay, well, I guess we won't be using this engine. Let's go with, let's see what this small block Chevy sounds like. Okay, this will definitely do for now. So, we'll go with the MST6AO ignition system, MST billet distributor, chromed valve covers, twin turbo headers. We'll apply those. Exhaust tips, front bullhorns, intake, deep metal tunnel ring, polished single plane. I'm gonna go with that one. And we'll put the twin 76mm turbos, which hopefully do not poke through the front of the grille, which they shouldn't. Oh, of course they do. So I'm going to just have to remove the entire front end on this thing. Just do any sort of turbo setup or anything like that, it pokes through the front. Hopefully if the creator of the mod is watching, he may be able to recommend what engine I should be using in this. I'm assuming it'll be the PDM Hemi or the PDM 5.0, but I just used the 5.0 when it was coming up the front. So hold on, let's go with the PDM Hemi, and I believe this may be supercharged instead of turboed. Nope, it's got a big honking turbo on it too. This might hopefully give me more. Oh, no, okay, well, this is unfortunate. I can't remember. That's right, it's spawned with the 6, 8, 9. So let's go with the 959 big block. Performance, adjustable growth. your exhaust, Jimmy bullhorn, transmission, intake. It's not letting us put a turbo or anything on it, which is alright. That it might make more than enough power on its own. So let's go tuning. Do we have the RPM limit is way down, so let's bring that up to 1000. And it should sound a little crispier instead of down at around 700 RPM. So that's a bit better. Not a huge fan of the sound of this engine, but we shall make it work. And hopefully I can launch it now without all that craziness. Whoops, I didn't even have the trans brake on. I'm still used to that button there being the trans brake. It really just wants to spin the tyres straight off the line, so I'm going to have to really feather the throttle to get it to kind of go. Okay, well, oh, wow, okay. So apparently I need to do a lot of tuning on this. It doesn't come exactly drag race ready, or it does and I just can't drive. But we'll head on back and we will get the Camaro and we'll see what it does. I'm going to have to play around with this a little more just so I can get used to how it handles and everything like that. So we'll reverse this all the way back. We'll park this in the spot that the Monte Carlo was in. Right. Now that's the lift that's on. I don't know why it's kind of freaking out like that, but hopefully it doesn't affect the way it drives or anything like that. Now we'll quickly go. Why does it put me out here? Like, come on, game. We'll quickly check out the interior on the Nova because we, well, didn't. Does it have an interior camera? No, it doesn't. Oh, hold on. Am I the lift? Yep, that's why, because I am the lift, not the actual Nova. Now gotta bounce around again to find the damn Nova. There we go. The interior on this is more or less the same as the Monte Carlo, but you got a fancy shifter here and you can see all the wiring over here in where the passenger seat would be. And yeah, nice tubular frame. The interior kind of looks like there's no roof or doors, but that can be excused because I don't really drive first person much anyway, so to me that's not that big of an issue. So now we shall go back to the Camaro and we'll check out the interior on it. This has a roof, but it looks like the door panels aren't there or anything like that. I'm assuming a lot of these mods will have updates throughout their lifespan to fix a lot of this stuff, but it's understandable with first release mods that there are going to be things like this going on here and there, and you can excuse that. Like I said, I don't drive in first person a lot anyway, so I don't notice it. So we'll go ahead, start this up and get it off the lift. And this is going to be a manual. Yes, so I'm going to have to change a couple things here real quick because for some reason this doesn't want to work with my shifter. Yeah, this has got the PDM 50, which Has all the options for that big turbo down there. It has the turbo bumper and all that sort of deal. So it's got a 3-speed built T400 manual valve body. So I'm going to change it to an automatic valve body. Normally I'll drive manual, but in this case automatic's going to be just fine. Hopefully we can get this thing to launch. I don't know exactly what type of boost it's running and everything like that. I kind of more or less just spawned them all up and arranged them in the garage for this video. This is actually the first time I've driven this Camaro. I've driven the Nova wagon before, but I never saved the config, hence why it was all over the road. Apparently this is launching at 0 PSI, so I don't know what's going on there. Okay, I'm going to have to do some investigating. Why is it launching at 0 FPS? PSI. Got 411 gears, that's alright. Gear ratio. Either I'm blind or there's no options here whatsoever for the turbo. Bear with me a second here, guys. It's got that big single turbo. Want boost by gear. Apply. Now it should get, yes, here we go. Now we can play around with this. I want to bring this back to 5 PSI launch. Then we can bring this up to say 30 PSI. And then third gear, we're just going to straight send it to 60 PSI. Why do I keep going to say FPS? And it's PSI, but yeah. And there's something in my eye. Call the church elders! Ah! God damn it. Don't know what that was, but now let's see if we can get some boost on launch. Why is it hitting 13? Because the second I let go of this, it's just going to send it. No, it's because it's not in gear, dumbass. God, I'm stupid sometimes. That's better. 5 PSI. I was trying to launch in neutral. You can't go anywhere in neutral, bud. But yeah, let's see how we go this time. Well, that was anticlimactic. Alright. You know what? This is taking far too long. So I'm just going to go 140 PSI, 150 PSI, 150 PSI, and we're going to launch at 30 PSI because this is starting to annoy me. Got 411 gears, it should not be taking off so slowly. God. Why do none of these cars want to drive straight? Like, my wheel is straight and it's pulling. Why? That's the one thing that annoys me, that I have to sit here and turn the alignment and the suspension before I can even do a clear run. And I can't see a damn thing. Now, my wheel is straight, the car is straight. And it starts turning on its own. well, obviously I need to play around with these for a while and obviously do some alignment and suspension tuning and things like that, because I'm not having a lot of luck getting these down the drag strip at the moment the way they sit. So now don't take any of that as negative feedback towards the mods themselves. The actual models obviously have taken a lot of time and effort to do, and all the little pieces like the hood pins and all that sort of thing. Very nice mods. I'm just stupid, so don't take what I say as bad criticism. I just obviously need to do some tuning and things on these to get them down the track properly. But yeah, anyway, well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, and if you would like to scream at me for my stupidity, please leave your comments down below, and hit that like button, and if you have not already, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you know whenever I upload. So until next time, Thunder Diesel out.